Hey guys, so I'm in the kitchen right now thawing out some shrimp. I'm hoping to make either some shrimp scampi or some fried shrimp tonight in the air fryer. I have never cooked shrimp in the air fryer before yet, so that'll be my first. But I'm really craving, I'm kind of craving both shrimp scampi and fried shrimp, to be honest. Freddie and I went to finger licking last night, and even though I didn't order any shrimp, he had shrimp, and I ate one of them, and it was so good. I was just like, you know what? I think I want shrimp tonight for dinner. So that is why I'm thawing out some shrimp down here. It's about, it's a lot. It's about I think 4 pounds. It came in this really big pack. But anyways, so I'm gonna sit it and let it thaw. It should be done in a few minutes because shrimp does not take that long to thaw out. But I wanted to show you guys the desk. Freddie put it together for me just a little while ago, so it's all set up. And the last video you guys seen where we went to Big Lots and I was finally able to purchase it. Y'all know I've been trying to get this thing for forever, and it's finally here. And this is what it looks like. Freddie pulled it out of that room so you guys can see it because it's a little more bright out here. And I really like it. It's nothing fancy, really simple. I love the rustic wood detail on it. And I was even more happy when I seen that it had the 2 drawers, and they're pretty good size. I put a few things in here just to, just to make it feel like home. But yeah, it's nothing major. I just really wanted something that I could work on, so I wouldn't have to be in the dining room table working anymore, because most of the time, that's where I do my planner stuff at, and that stuff be spread out all over the place. And I really needed a space to call my own, so I don't have to keep unpacking and packing and stuff over there. So I was really happy to be able to have my little desk here, and it's wide enough for me to do what I need to do. It's good for temporary work that I have right now where I'm working temporarily from home, but it's also good for my planner stuff, which is the main thing. I wanted one that was kind of wide like this with lots of space, no shelves or anything like that up there, because I mainly will be using this for my planning, when I do my budgeting and just planning life stuff in general. Now, as far as the office, you guys, that space has, well, I don't really want to call it an office because it's more so like a second living room in a way. I was trying to think what I wanted to call it, because I was like, it's a living room, but it's a little bit of an office because I'm going to be working in there as well. But I just want this space to be functional overall. So I'm going to call this space the front room. And Freddie helped me clean everything out of here. I'm trying to think, was it 2 videos ago? I don't remember, but a few days ago you guys seen us throw the couch out, that big ugly leather couch that was right here. And now this space has opened up. Everything is out. The couch is gone. We took that out to the trash. There was a few bookshelves and stuff over here, a little bookshelf thing that was here, storage wise. We took that out. There was also another bookshelf over in this corner. The one that's here now, this is the new one that we had purchased from Big Lots that goes with the rustic set. But there was another one here. It was kind of like an art easel kind, and it was I think they call it an easel bookshelf, and it was in the corner right here. So we took that out, and now the space just feels so open, and I am so looking forward to just, livening up the spot just a little bit. There was a rug in here too. We took that out, so we got to replace the rug. There's gonna be some changes made in here. We're gonna replace the curtains. I want curtains that go from the ceiling all the way up, kind of like these that we have in the living room. They go all the way up, and it just makes the room feel larger when you have higher curtains, I guess. But I don't know, when Freddie lifted it up from here to here, it made a huge difference in my opinion. So I was like, let's go ahead and do the same for here. So we're gonna get some brighter curtains. I have an idea of a few that I want to do, but I'm taking my time on it because I want to see what the space looks like with the furniture inside. You guys know we ordered the couch. It will be here on Monday, but it's not the couch that's going in here. It's actually the couch that's going out there, and this couch is going in here. So you know what? I just gave myself an idea. I might just go ahead and test it out and just put this couch in there with the desk just to see, and then I can pick the color that I want for the curtains. I kind of, really to be honest, I kind of want to stick with this color here, but I don't want that dark piece on the bottom. I just want these 2 colors. If I can find something like that, that'll be perfect. But since he took everything out of here, I just feel like there's so much space. Like, I can't believe we never used this room before. There's so much space in here. A few other things we need to do now that I'm thinking about it is there's like a tent on the window. You guys probably can't see it, but there's a little tent on there, and that's what makes this room also look a little darker than what it is. And originally that tent was on there because Freddie was trying to make the fish tank the focal point. So by darkening up the room a little bit, it gave more light and focus to the fish tank. So when it changes its colors and variations and all that, you can see it more clear. So that was the original goal as to, you know, why he had the tents up there, but we don't need that anymore. I'm also thinking about, this is another project idea. I'm hoping Freddie jumps on board with this, but since we're brightening up this space, I would really love to paint this fish tank. Like just this, like just the outside, just make this white, you know, the top and all this, change these doorknobs out, like just make this a white fish tank, and I think it'll look good. Like I think the whole look will come together and it'll brighten up this space. Like anything little I can do to brighten this space, I will. These trees right here, those are gonna be gone too. I tried it. I tried to keep them, but when Freddie removed them, I told him just take it out, just so I can see what it looks like without everything in here. And when he took it out, it made this room feel bigger. And I was like, anything that's gonna make the space feel bigger, it gotta go. So this is gonna be going. I think we're gonna put these up for sale unless he knows someone that wants them. These are really, really nice trees. I wish we can find someplace else to put them in the house, but because they're so large, they can't really fit everywhere. So I don't know, the last place that I'm thinking we could probably try and put them in is our bedroom, but we already have some trees in there, so we'll have to do some switching around about that. But anyway, so for the most part, everything in here is emptied. We need to get some new curtains. Those are gonna be ordered soon as I figure out the color I want, or if I can find the one I told you guys about. We need to get a rug. That I'm still debating on. I know what I want, I just haven't found it yet. Give me some suggestions in the comment section of where to go to find rugs. Specifically 8x10 neutral colored rugs for this room, as well as my dining room, because that rug is gonna go, and then this room. I don't need 8x10s for the front room or the dining room, but I do need an 8x10 for this living room. But anywhere you guys see neutral colored rugs at, let me know, and I'm gonna stop by and see and check those places out, or if they're available online, I'll go online and look them up. But that's the gist of what's going on in this space. And it's like I said, it's like kind of officey, kind of like living roomy. So we're gonna call it the front room. It's a combination of both. I was like, I told Freddie, I said, I'm trying to think of, you know, the uses for it, and the main thing that I want to use it for is for my planning, you know, temporarily work functions. But I want the sofa in there because I plan on reading in here too, because I do reading with the book club. So it's kind of like a front room, quiet room type thing. I don't know, combination of everything. But yeah, so that's the main thing that's for. Also, things are coming to me as I'm talking to y'all, but someone asked in the comment section about this sign and where I was gonna put it. This is temporarily placed here. It's not gonna be here in this living room. The only thing in this living room that's staying is this bench, but this is going to be going up somewhere once I find a home for it. And honestly, I was planning to put this outside. I wanna decorate the front door porch area, but I haven't gotten to that yet. I'm trying to focus on one area at a time so I don't frustrate myself. So by focusing on the front room, once we finish with that, then we'll move on to the next section, which shouldn't be too much longer, because once that couch comes in, you guys, I'll be pretty much done. I'll just be needing some curtains, a rug, and then just a few knickknacks and, you know, stuff to put on my bookshelves, and that's really it. But for now, as a storage spot, but it's cute. Like, I thought it looked cute there, even though it's not going to be there permanently. We just put it here for now, but it's not staying here. None of this is staying here, only the bench. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm gonna check on my shrimp here and get started with that. I think I'm gonna make both shrimp scampi and fried shrimp, just so I can test it out in the air fryer, because I've never done it. Okay, so my shrimp are pretty thawed out now, like they're nice and squishy. So I am going to go ahead and start shelling them. I'm gonna have Freddie come help me with this, y'all, because it is just too many shrimps in here. And I wanna go ahead and start eating now, so I'm finna have Freddie come out and help me. Oops, sorry, can y'all see me? Ow, I poked myself with a shrimp. I'm finna have Freddie come out and help me shell these so we can get started with them. So guys, I finished peeling and deshelling all the shrimp, and as I was looking at them, I realized that they weren't deveined. And I was telling Freddie, I'm like, do you know how to devein shrimp? He's about YouTube it. I'm like, okay, well, one of the good things about YouTube is you can learn how to do something you never did before. But I think it's simple. I think you just like stick a knife in it and then just pull it out. I don't know, but that's what I'm about to figure out. What's Skylar trying to?
I don't eat my food.
Freddie over here eating up his leftover seafood rice.
You like it?
I thought she didn't like it. I tried to give her some yesterday. She barely even ate the macaroni. Little Freddie's upstairs. He's on the game with one of his friends.
I should have saved macaroni, man.
Skylar over here being greedy. Skylar ate that last little bit of macaroni. Even though she said she didn't like it, she still ate it. Look at it. You like the rice? She asked me what was I cooking, and I said I'm cooking shrimp. And she's like, I love shrimp. I'm like, Sky, have you even had shrimp? I never gave Sky shrimp. But yeah, so I'm gonna look up this video on YouTube real quick to see how to devein these, because we got to get that taken care of. And then I'm gonna make mainly shrimp scampi, and I told Freddie I'll throw I'll throw a few in the air fryer just to see, because I've never cooked them in the air fryer. I've never fried them in the air fryer before, but I have fried shrimp, just not in the air fryer. So we'll see how that comes out. So Freddie's in the kitchen now, and he's deveining some of the shrimp for me while I prep the other stuff that we need. I gotta put the noodles in here. I got the water boiling. Ew, don't nobody want to see that. You like this too much. Freddie like cutting stuff up. He always be trying to remind me how he used to cook back in the day, like at his job, and he be chopping up chicken and all this other stuff. He be like, you don't know I do this. I'm like, okay, Freddie. Personally, this part, it like grosses me out, so I'm happy to have Freddie come help me.
I first got
cutting chicken.
I used to do this, man.
For a living. Well, he cutting it up better than me, because I couldn't get it out with the knife. It kept busting, and I had to rinse it out. Okay, so I finished cooking the shrimp. For the most part, it came out good. Most of it did, at least. But the air fried shrimp was a complete failure, y'all. It did not come out like what I thought at all. Like, look at this. It's like not cooked all the way. It's burnt. Like, how can it be like not cooked? Well, the shrimp is cooked all the way, but the coating didn't come out right. Like, how does that happen? I don't know. It's not horrible. I tried one and they taste okay, but that is not what I thought my shrimp was gonna look like when I put it in the air fryer. However, I did make 2 other batches of other shrimp while I was testing this in the air fryer. I told y'all I originally wanted shrimp scampi, so I made that, and that came out thebomb.com. I had to put them in these containers because it was too much shrimp. I don't know what on earth possessed me to use this little frying pan, but it's in the sink right now, but I used like this little frying pan. So I had to separate the shrimp in like 3 batches. But it ended up working out well because, you know, with the shrimp scampi, you kind of want to let it soak in the juices so that it can get in there real good. And then I also decided to try out a Cajun shrimp recipe. So we got some Cajun shrimp. I feel like I should have made some rice for this, but this got so much flavor and it tastes so good. It's like, oh my gosh, I should have made some corn and some potatoes with some sausage and had like a little shrimp boil for this, because that tastes good. So the only thing I made on the side though was noodles, because I was like thinking shrimp scampi. So we'll have shrimp scampi shrimp pasta and Cajun shrimp pasta, and whoever dares to try these can have this. But I think this is just going in the trash. It didn't work out at all. I don't know. I'm gonna have to, like I said, I'm gonna have to look it up and see what I did wrong or what I can do better next time. But anyways, I am going to go ahead and fix the plates. We're gonna get ready to have dinner, and then I had to get started on Skylar's hair. It's wash and detangle day. That's the whole thing. That's a whole job on its own. But anyways, guys, as always, thank you so much for hanging out with us today, and we will see you in the next video. Life is a day-to-day experience, so enjoy. And a 1 and a 2 and a 3, and a say goodbye. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Say goodbye. Ooh, 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 yeah. Thumbs up if you like this video, and always be happy.